is Ratter Tatter.
And this is Chill Pill.
And it is very late. We are very tired, but we decided, screw that noise, we're gonna play some more Purrfect Date.
Fake date.
Sounds similar to the end of our last episode. Alright, so we're gonna start chapter 5, and we're gonna play as this chick here, and her name is...
Madam Dum.
We thought that was fun.
We were trying to think of other titles, and we're like, Madam, and she's like...
Well, I was like, Madam Pomfrey, Madam Hooch, we can do a
Hooch.
Madam something. And then he put in Madam Dum, and it sounds funny, because it's like Mad Dum Dum.
Madam Dum.
Madam Dum.
Madam Dum.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, and
And
we
I'm
have a
gonna be-
special voice for this one.
I'm gonna be the voice of Madam Dum.
Alright.
I step off the mountain onto Cat Island. I'm full of anticipation about
Why
what
are
my
you-
first day will bring.
Hold on. Do the voice, but like kind of normal-esque, because you're still doing like private parts.
Am I? I'm just so used to it.
Oh
Okay.
my god, 8 hours.
Alright.
8 hours, 1 journal, and a wild cat chase later. So apparently this first day brings physical assault and the biggest trauma of my life.
Way more mouth breathing.
Wow. This is going quick.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, is it awake? Human, we need to talk to you.
Save it. I know how this goes, Fluffy Bob.
Ah,
That's not... Okay.
Blah
that's
blah.
not his name.
Codification. Blah blah. Face of answers. Blah blah. Antidote. And basically, you need my help. Did I miss anything?
Like, no, not really.
Wow, you really did read that journal from front to back, didn't you?
Front to back.
You sound like Malcolm in the Middle's friend Stevie.
I do. Okay, Stevie was awesome.
I
He
know
had a little attitude. I loved it.
that you are wanting.
Fine. I'll help, whatever. See you after my day job.
I feel like the whole attitude that the script is giving her right now is totally appropriate for the voice that we've chosen for her.
Yep. Yep.
Or I wonder if they give a certain style of script to each individual character.
They probably do. I mean, honestly, that probably would be the same, only with like little tweaks here and there for
Yeah,
every single
slight
individual person.
tweaks for the personality they think they
Because
should
if
have.
we didn't do anything with The Dark Knight, whatever the cat's name is, I bet you this would be like the final one.
The Dark Knight is Ms. Crunkle, or whatever her name was.
No,
Yes, it is.
no, the cat that we found in the cage.
Oh, that's Ravenpaw.
Right.
No, the Dark Knight was the brown one that we found like a couple episodes ago. That was Ms. Crunkle. The one that you gave the Batman voice.
No, Ms. Crunkle didn't have a Batman voice. I was doing.
I
Dark-
know, but we never actually saw her cat, and then we ran into a cat later, and you gave it the Batman voice, and I was like, oh, that's totally Ms. Crunkle.
Maybe.
Anyways, let's keep going.
Way to do spoilers on Purrfect Date. Everyone's been following for 33 episodes at this point.
32.
No, this is 33, I think.
I return to the camp feeling a bit less grumpy. I'm just about to enter the lab to begin my legitimate work when the catalog beeps. A message without any contact information.
Snitches get stitches. That was amazing.
Snitches get snitches.
Okay, Mr. Marigold, what the fuck are you doing? What was his first name that he tried to get her to call him?
Mister.
No. You said it a couple times. Anyways.
Lady.
How the hell?
Mason. Is it Mason?
Mason Dixon?
Okay, moving on.
Someone needs to take that phone away from me.
Yeah, Mason Marigold. There we go.
Mason
I
Dixon.
got it.
The rest of the day is uneventful, just working in the lab with the professor.
I'm not good at this.
Cannot wait to start unpicking this mystery. I suppose the cats are my starting point. They must know more than they're letting on. I intend to get to the heart of each of them to see what secrets they may hold.
So whenever you do the dirty voice, you can, sound like this a little bit, rise and fall, and I have a special announcement. Listen, these are isotopes.
I don't know. Just shit like that.
You want to do all the voices?
No.
Like you had to do for Dr. Feelgoo and for McMurphy?
No, it's all right. I'm just trying to coach you. That's how you can make it more nerdy.
All
right. I think we should do a research or a recon first, because the first romance tends to be pretty long. Although there's a ton of romance. You want a romance? What do you feel like?
I feel like a recon.
Let's do it.
I want a con again. I want a recon.
There's only one.
Let's recon 5.
Professor's laptop probably has all kinds of interesting files on it. Lucky for
Child
me,
porn.
there's a certain white-haired nerd who says he can hack it for me.
Child porn.
Kitty porn.
Kitty. Oh my god, literally kitty porn.
The professor keeps all the data on a closed network. I have clearance to access a few files, but most of the info is encrypted and inaccessible to anyone but the professor himself. Good thing that he left his laptop unattended before going on a trip to the mainland. He's gone to collect some specific components for some experiments we're running soon. Or so he says, so I'm holding down the fort.
Semen.
When I open it, I see that his laptop is running the same technology as the catalog. It's the only working computer that I've seen on the island. It's password protected as I expected.
This is a lot of
But that's not a
words.
problem because I have a trick up my sleeve.
It's called viruses.
Kibbles, come over here. Where's your magic? Kibbles has been playing with what looks like a rubber band under the professor's desk. He leaps up and stares at the screen with huge black pupils.
Okay, it's me. Sorry. It's a Unix system, I know this. Okay, so you'll have to use an OS exploit and a pen drive to boot straight to desktop.
Okay, slow down. I'm not good with this stuff. After some fiddling and impatient instructions from Kibbles, we reach the desktop. The professor's desktop background is a picture of him surrounded by cats.
Oh yeah, Professor surrounded by pussy. Woo!
It should look cute, but it looks strangely unnatural. We search for the files. Kib says we can get past the authentication process, but we still need to figure out how to decrypt them. He sets a process going to work to try out the encryption key. While that's working in the background, I take a look around the rest of the computer to see what else I can find. I find a folder with pictures of all the cats in it. They look like they were taken from a distance with a powerful zoom lens.
God, he's voyeuring of the cats. Oh yes. Lick each other. Caught
Lick
me
yourself.
sneeze, you did. Not very professional.
Why do you think he has these photos?
Jerk off, I don't know. Well, I don't think he took them. He only is interested in cats as research subjects is all.
Really? Then how do you explain this desktop background?
Dunno.
The computer makes a noise. The program has finished trying to decrypt the files.
Oh,
What is it?
I couldn't get past the encryption. We can only get access to one file. And it's an old one.
I look at what he's referring to. Oh, but it's a good one.
Yeah, what's it say?
I read the document out loud. Observations on Project Felix.
Felix the cat.
Day 74. Object's ears are becoming pointed. Hearing range is expanded to 60 kilohertz. Subject appears to be developing a reflective layer around the retina. Eyesight in darkness has improved by 50% since last measured. Subject's field of view has expanded by approximately 200 degrees. Body hair is becoming more dense. Longer hairs around the mouth and eyebrows have begun to grow faster and appear to carry sensory information.
Are you as wet as I am, Sir Kibbles?
Attempts to reverse the changes have so far proved fruitless. Tomorrow we will carry out further invasive procedures. Invasive.
I mindlessly start rubbing
Day
my nipples.
75. Administering a combination of things.
Aminoglycosides.
Glucose. I'm drooling a little because I can't breathe right because I'm plugging my nose to do this voice.
And the chemicals extracted from the feral cat's adrenal glands. Initial results are promising.
Why would you give an aminoglycoside? That's an antibiotic.
Subject appears to be in acute pain at all times. Day 76. Subject has perished overnight due to sudden heart failure, potentially as a result of increased stress. Postmortem to be carried out at 1700 hours.
Hey, it's dark. Well, it might be if it gets dark at 5 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
Get it? Probably a good thing you never told the professor you're catified.
I on and download the file to the pen drive as Kibbles instructed. I close the laptop. That's enough for one day, I think.
And I...
Yeah!
Recon number 1!
New unlocks!
Wow!
Yeah.
I don't know if we have enough time for another one. We're about 13 minutes
Shit, this is a
in.
short episode. Maybe we could do a research.
I don't know.
Romance is way too long.
I think that might push it too far. I have to go.
Let's just see what the options are. Time to check up on some of our test subjects. Nothing fancy, just a routine checkup. That doesn't sound like it'll take long.
Well, all right.
Just a couple minutes.
Read quick.
I'll try.
Do it quick.
I'll try.
Transformers was actually a scientifically inaccurate movie.
I'm spending the day examining the cats to make sure they're in good shape. Muffin is a little grumpy today, presumably because she's an old lady and she's just been woken up, but otherwise she's doing well. As I replace her in her crate, I can't resist doing the human-cat equivalent calculation.
Okay, Muffin was like super young in the last chapter, and now she's super old.
No. She was acting spry. And then, whenever they put her in the cage, she went back in the starfish pose because
And her fur was brittle at that
she
point.
went back to her original age. Her activity level, I don't know.
She's 18, so if one feline year equals 7 human years, that makes her the grand old age of 126. I know it's nonsense, but impressive anyway. Smokey is being quite vocal this morning,
Hey!
so I grabbed him next.
Do me next.
His hair is a lot more luscious than it used to be.
Do you like my luscious hair?
I can't help but run my hand through it.
Go ahead, run your
Although
hand
it's-
through it.
Although it's no longer growing, I can feel how thick
Do
it
you
is.
feel the thickness?
Apart from that happy consequence, there doesn't seem to be any other side effects from the drug we tried on him, which is a relief.
Feel my thickness.
Further examination shows him to be very healthy indeed, a little bigger and heavier than last time I weighed him.
Hey, we all gain weight, bitch.
All his other vitals are within normal acceptable range. I give him a small treat and he plods off happily. Who's next then?
B.
B
There's
is Ms. Crunkle, so do Ms. Crunkle's voice.
Hey, it's me. I suppose I have a free minute.
I'm startled by the voice and turn to see the quiet chocolate brown cat from the forest has entered without me noticing. Oh, B, you came.
Well, I was invited.
Of course. Will you let me check you over? I'd like to update your details on the catalog.
Okay.
She leaps up onto the counter
Leap.
gracefully, and I begin the examination. You're in very good condition, aren't you?
If you say so, Turntail.
Why do you call me that?
'Cause you's a bitch.
She ignores the question. Turntail means coward, doesn't it? The journal the last assistant left says that you called them Turntail too. I've read all about it. What did we do to deserve being called cowards?
You tell me.
That was beautiful.
I was in the middle of a yawn, god damn it.
She looks almost sad. Well, I've racked my brains since you first said it. Can't really imagine. I continue taking her vitals, keeping myself busy to ease the tension between us.
You're taking too long.
I remove the stethoscope from one of my ears. I'm sorry, but are you in a rush to get somewhere? I can't quite hide the sarcasm in my voice.
Not this. I mean, the joining the dots, working it out.
Working one out.
Oh, you are dumb broad. The connection.
I wait to understand.
Fine, between us, let me fill in the blanks for you.
She's becoming irritated with me, so I try to pull it back by being ultra calm. And what would that be? It's like a red rag to a bull.
Well, clearly not our IQ, mastermind.
You're a bitch.
Hey,
I
you're
feel
dumb as
stung.
shit. What's your point?
I can't understand why she's so upset with me. It's an awkward silence while I finish checking her over.
Sorry, I guess.
Her voice is no more than a whisper.
Whisper.
I beg your pardon?
It's not your fault. I just get frustrated when I talk to stupid people. Whenever there's a glimmer of hope, it's snuffed out before any progress is made.
Although I don't understand, I don't want to interrupt her. She looks so earnest.
I've been patient for so long, I'm beginning to forget.
Forget what?
Where I left my keys. Time is so we mustn't waste it.
She looks so small and lost. Look, B, I'm really sorry if I did or said something that got us off on the wrong foot. I think it would be a real shame for us to not get along. We could be good allies.
Important.
Huh?
The word I lost. Time is important.
Yes, it is. See, we can agree. Maybe you and I should sit down together and talk about that a little more.
Maybe we could.
B leaps off the examination table and saunters toward the door.
I'll let you know after I'm sauntering, Turntail.
She's gone before I can reply.
Saunter. Well.
Oh, yes.
Research.
All right. Oh, Lord. Okay. It is about that time.
Oh.
Send us out very quickly, please.
So, without further ado.
That's not quickly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Be sure to like the video, comment on it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to follow us on all the social media. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And Facebook.
And most importantly, Facebook. At Black Sheep Vidya. And be sure to sleep tight and don't let the bitchy cats bite.
I told you that was Ms. Crunkle.
I don't know if it is. I'm just doing the voice because you told me
It totally is.
Why are you assuming that it's one of the 5 that we've already seen?
Because I'm smart.
Why?
And I can connect the dots just like Miss B wants me to.
I can too.
/ Ms. Crunkle!
I can too, and when I put the dots together, it makes a really cool giraffe.
I always loved those.
And you can't put 2 and 2 together. Oh my god, I just did it.